Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penjum, welcome back to Foundation and our explorations through the second content update for the game. So last time out we tried to build a couple of big buildings, and I say tried because obviously one failed, but the one that worked was this. So we got ourselves a church, a new church, the light themed church down by the sea. It looks really lovely. Got a couple of bits here. Got the tower pointy bit. Got a bit on the side that I don't know what they do in there. I have no idea. They keep the communion wine in there. That's fine. So we've got the light themed church. So obviously to go with the dark themed church up here. So the light themed church down by the sea, that's where all the good people go. And then all the slightly less good people, the people of dubious virtue, will go to this one. Now we did try and add a bit to this. We did try and add, I can't remember what we were adding. We're adding a little bit on the side. However, it does mean that that bit is plunging off the edge of a cliff. And I'm not sure the builders are able to actually go forth and do this. Now, I don't know how to cancel construction of that. I don't know how to cancel construction of this bit that is hanging over the edge of a cliff. I mean, it's very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. I don't think they're going to go and do that. However, that wasn't really the big thing we did. The big thing that, well, I say we did. The big thing that we didn't do, we tried to, and it frustrated me greatly, was that I want a house. I tried to build myself a manor house, my very own manor indeed. And I said to build it here, and it's got a treasure on it to increase the amount of money that we can have, and capacity of monies, and all this stuff. And it was all set out, it was all lovely. And they've managed to bring the planks in. So they've loaded it up with planks. The site is ready to be sort of built, but they're not actually building anything. It's waiting for a builder. And I was very confused. I put a fountain down. It's got little kind of bushes and stuff, but no house, which means that currently I'm forced to live with the riffraff. I'm forced to live with the common folk out here in the village. I want my own place. I bet they haven't got teapots or teacups or anything. Oh, frightful. So I was wondering why. And I got a bit frustrated and I couldn't really work it out. I was a bit puzzled. And then people in the comments made a very, very good observation. Before I'd started doing all this, for some reason, I'd said, no, this is forbidden land. Now, I think I'd done that because I didn't want people to build houses there. But of course, I hadn't zoned that as residential. So no one was ever going to build a house there. So I don't quite know what I was thinking with that. So I think what we do is, let's remove the forbidden land. Let's get rid of that. Also extraction-wise. Extraction-wise, in terms of trees, what do we want to do? I think, though, these trees here are fair game. That's fine. We'll get those. And those trees up there are also being obliterated. Yes, we're clearing this bit out. Do you know what? That little tree there as well. Okay, so those trees can stay there for now. That's kind of a lovely tree line sort of road. It's very pretty. The back of these houses look very lovely. So yeah, we'll keep that like that. They can... let's do that, look. We'll push the... Let's unzone that bit. Bring that round like that. Could we give that farm a little bit more field space? Yeah, because the land around here is very fertile. So we'll have that going to there. So they should produce some more wheat, which is good. And then in here, let's have residential areas. So yeah, let's make that residential and possibly out that way as residential as well. Anywhere else that we want to be housey? Anywhere else? I mean, that's a terrible place for a house. Nobody try and build a house on the side of a cliff. That would be ill-advised. Down here, maybe? It's already zoned. Nobody seems to want to live there. Maybe we need to put some pretty things down there. Right, okay. Let's find some pretty things. There you go. Decorative trees and decorative bushes ahoy. Let's just dot a few of those round, because that makes it desirable, apparently. And we'll put... How about we put... a bush and a couple of decorative trees either side. So we'll have that there and then a cypress tree just there. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Who would not want to live near this little village green that we've got there? So that's lovely. So hopefully people will then want to go there. So if we go to residential, there we go. It's a bit more desirable now. Splendid. We can zone that out to there as well, actually. Let's push that out a little bit to there and across that way, actually. There we go. Splendid. Right. Let's move time on. Let's move time on. Let's see if they start building my house, because I really want my house. So hopefully someone will come here. Oh, look at that. Oh, now they're all on it. Thank you, commenting people. Thank you, people who commented and put me right. I feel a tiny bit embarrassed about that, but never mind. It's fine. Look at all the builders. All the builders have sprinted in, going, yes, my lord, I will build you a house. And my goodness, it's going up very quickly indeed. Bit weird they built the doorway first. To a house that isn't there yet, but okay, that's fine. Right, also, there were plans afoot at the end of the last part, and I have sort of moved those plans forward a little tiny bit, because we've got two kind of goals really that I'd like to do. I want to get over here and buy a bit more on this island, so a few more tiles on this island over here, so we can build a monastery. I love the idea of having some sort of monastery out here on this island. Yeah, there's nothing else out here. It's the edge of the world. So, you know, a little monastery over there would look great. It would look very, very good. Is there some hidden... There's some hidden stone under there. Under those trees there is some stone and some bushes hang on the edge of a cliff. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy going for those ones. Well, that's lethal. Where's Uncle Alan? Oh, he's fallen off a cliff gathering berries. Oh, Uncle Alan, not again. That's just silly. Yeah, don't go for those ones. So we're trying to get this done. So that would be lovely. If we could get all that sorted, that would be splendid. But also, we had a plan to go over here. And on top of this hill, because that is a very good vantage point near to the city, and that's where you would build a wooden keep, we're going to build a wooden keep up here. So I've bought the tiles for this. I think at the end of the last part, we didn't have any of those tiles. So we're going to buy these tiles, and also I'm going to buy this one as well. Now, one thing I have noticed is, when we started this video, we seemed to be very low on all of our resources. There had no clothes, there was no bread. There's not really much anything. There's not many berries either. We're very low on resources. I'm not entirely sure quite why we're that low on things. Are we selling clothes too much or something? I don't know. Are people happy? Are people happy or are people a bit sad? How many angry faces have we got? Only 2. So we must be doing something okay, but there are an awful lot of slightly sad faces. Let's pick you. Herman the Forager. Why are you a bit sad? Ah, because you couldn't get your hands on clothes quick enough. Okay, we may have to sort this out. More importantly, though, look, they've nearly finished my house. They do it in slightly odd ways, but there we go. Oh, and someone's building a house just there. Hello, neighbour. Hello there. Don't come to my house, though. It's fine. I'll actually, no, do I want to come to yours? You're one of those commoners. And if you're living in one of these as well, I'm definitely not going to your house. I might catch something. Common folk. So what we need to do is... Oh, there we go. Right, pause. I'm going to buy this tile. So we'll go into territory. We'll buy that. So that opens that up quite nicely. And what we'll do is when this is finished, when my Des Res is finished... oh, they finished that house. Lovely. When that's done, we'll start putting down the required bits and bobs up here for the keep. Now this is good. Now I am a little bit worried about our berries. A little bit worried about the lack of berries we have. And the lack of clothes and the lack of bread. Now where are we struggling with this? Where are we struggling? Let's put the resource list up. Pause time a second. Berries, probably just need more people gathering berries. We need more berry sites and we need more gathering people. So that's fine. Clothing wise, we've got plenty of wool. We've not got much in the way of cloth. That is the thing. All our resources seem kind of low. I thought we were okay for many things. But no. So bread, we haven't got any wheat. We could do, I think, with another farm. I think we need another wheat farm because there's no wheat to turn into flour. So now I've got 2 windmills. So we're producing plenty of flour, but we're lacking the wheat to actually put in there to turn into flour in the first place. And the bakers, I think they churn out stuff fairly quickly. So I don't think we need another bakers. It's wheat. Wheat is the issue. Let's get ourselves another... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wheat farm. Let's put one here, like so. We'll drop one there, and then we'll have ourselves another farm field that can come out to, say, there. And all that can be fields. All that up to there. We'll get rid of that for extraction, because that's now sort of been done. So we don't need to do that anymore. So that's fine. Do you know what? We'll get rid of that as well. And bosh. So there we go. Ooh, a little tiny bit left. There we go. So they can have all that as fields as well. I would like to get rid of those 2 trees, to be honest. Then we could expand the field over that way. So that will help. That'll give us more wheat. There'll be lots more people doing the farming, lots more wheat growing and all that kind of stuff. So that should sort out the bread issue. We've got plenty of wool, not much cloth. So maybe we need to get ourselves there. We need ourselves a weaver's hut. We don't have enough money up front right now. I'm sure that money will come pouring in any moment. Get ourselves another weaver's hut in. Eventually. Yeah, there we go. Right, the money came pouring in slightly slower than I wanted it to, but never mind. Right, we'll put that one maybe down here. So we've got the sheep down here, haven't we? We've got the wool. So why don't we put you... Oh, you can have a lovely coastal view. That would be nice. So if we put you there... Is that the front door? Yep. So let's put you by the sea. Lovely. Now, I foresee there being much rage and sadness coming up soon because we have no wheat, no flour, and no bread. So there is nothing working at all. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Oh, hang on. Why are all the slots for storage empty? Why are all the slots for storage empty in that particular place? And here. Okay, something weird has happened. Something very odd has happened with the storage things. Is that all empty as well? Apparently. Yeah, something odd. Something odd has happened, doesn't it? There's no resources. I think we had more resources. I think we might have had a tiny little bug there that has blatted our sort of existing resources. Because here, there's big boxes. There's boxes of something in there, but there is a resource count of 0. So we've got nothing in there, apparently. Now, I don't know what we had. I think we've lost some of our resources. I think something has gone awry there. Maybe the game's been updated a little bit. Maybe something else has happened. I don't know. Okay. We've got a lumber camp down here and a wood sort of thing. So we'll have that. We'll have wood. We'll have planks because we've got a little plank, a plankery just there to make the planks. And what else could we store down here? Maybe we could store some bread down here. What does that market sell, actually? If we come out of that, what do you sell? You sell bread, clothes, and herbs, of which we don't have any, but that's fine. So in here, in this warehouse, yeah, you can store some bread. That is fine. Yeah, I think that's clearly not right. That is not right, because these things have got stuff in. There are many boxes of things, but there is nothing in storage. Yeah, this could be a problem. This could be a fundamental problem, and that is why we've got no resources. Now, I would have to go back and check. But yeah, why would we have no tools? We would never have no tools, because we buy the tools from the incoming people. And I'm now minus 493 monies. Good grief. Okay, that's bad then. Right, we'll put tools in the other ones. This was the kind of the bread one, wasn't it? So this stores the flour and wheat, if I can remember where it is, and wheat. And this could store some, what else could it store? It needs to store stone necessarily. Wool, herbs, coal. Yeah, we don't store the bottom stuff. Polished stone perhaps might be a good thing to store. And then maybe some more berries in that one. That might be for berries. Okay, so we'll do that. This one here, the one that clearly was very full once upon a time, but alas, no longer. That can store berries, because berries are nice and easy to come by. Is there one down there? There's one down there, isn't there? That can store the fish. We'll have some fish up here as well. We'll have clothes up here and cloth, so they can store those sorts of things. Actually, if we got anywhere that stores wool, take the berries out. Wool. Store wool, please. So wool, clothes, cloth. So that's kind of the tailoring one. This one here can store fish. And have we got a storage thing for everything? So we've got wood, we've got berries. We haven't got stone. You can store some stone. Planks, tools. Tools. Do we store tools in any of the other store places? I don't think we do. We've not set that up, have we? No. Right, so we need to store tools. Yeah, so we need to get tools down into this one, which is fine. That's good. Oh, I hope this doesn't mess everything up. We were doing all right. We were doing okay. I just don't want there to be a mass exodus of people, because that would be bad. And, yeah, we've got one of each of everything now, I think. I don't think we've got, like, herbs and stuff. We don't have any herbs in the city at the minute, though, or the settlement, or whatever it is. Let's just put herbs for now, because it's a thing that we can have down here. Right. Let's see if that helps. I wonder if maybe the places here is just filled up with wool. Yeah, they've got 15 wool in storage. You've got 26. I wonder if just the places that make them, you know, the goods places. Oh, that's got no wheat. And you know what? Let's have another farmer there, actually. That'll do. Also, we maxed out on berry gatherers. Yes, we are just there. And where's one around here? And we are just there as well. Right, are there any other berries? Are there any other berry sites? I don't think we have. Oh, no, there's one there, wasn't there? There's one just here, but that is quite some way from everyone else. That's a long way away. I'm not sure that's going to be of any use. I don't think there's any along here particularly. There's a little bit here, but again, that's quite some distance away. Let's run time on. Let's see if this sorts out our sort of lack of any kind of goods at all. So we've got no berries, we've got no clothes, we've got no bread, no tools, no wood, and minus 130 gold. Yeah, it could be going better. Let's put it that way. It could be going a little bit better. Now, also, somebody in the comments did point out that there is a button here, the workplace list button, which shows all the workplaces and who is working in them. And I can see that down here, the weaver hut that takes the wool and turns it into cloth only has one person in it. So let's load that up with another person. And just here, the luxury market has not got anyone on it. But I think that's because we don't have any luxuries. We don't have herbs. We don't just have any. There's none for anyone to buy. We'll put Virginia. Virginia, the herb seller, can go just there. The only thing is, can we get anybody to sell us herbs? Like, where do we get herbs? There. Herbs. So we should be buying some, and I've done that. So until it reaches the value specified. So we should, I don't know, how much were they? Were 20 each. Yes, they're quite expensive herbs. Well, let's bump it up to 10 then. Let's bump it up to 10, and we'll see if we buy ourselves 10 herbs. Also, how near are we to finishing this house? For goodness sake, what are you people doing? Just finish my house. Now, we want this completed as well because it's got the treasury on. And the treasury means that we can keep a greater capacity of gold than 500. I think it adds, does it add 100 or 200 or something? I don't know, but it adds more to it. Who do you want to help? Don't really care. I'm keeping it all right now. That's the kind of rule of this village I am now. So yeah, can we make this important, please? Can we elevate priority of constructing my manor house, please? Because of the treasury. Primarily because of the treasury. We need that in. Now, yeah, stuff is not looking great. We have bought some tools. So we have purchased tools. Wood, we're okay with. Berries are looking pretty good again now. We're okay for berries. Clothes, we've got a tiny bit stored. And no bread still. No bread at all. None in storage, none anywhere. That can't be a good sign. That can't be a good thing. Right, okay, that's finished. So we shall assign a villager, at least one. 2 villagers to that. How many villagers do we have that aren't doing anything? How many villagers are now unemployed? Oh my goodness, loads. We have many of the unemployed villagers. Okay, right. Let's go through and do all this then. Okay, stonecutter camp. Yeah, we'll add a person. Ah, you can do it from here. Oh, that's excellent. We'll add another person to the wheat farm. I think that is everything done, apart from whatever those are. Oh, that's the church. And that is the... Hang on, that's the church and that's the church. That's the rustic church. And that's the construction site of the rustic church. What if I click a 1 to just there? And 1 to just there? Okay. I mean, I've pressed buttons. I don't know if I was supposed to press those buttons, but I've pressed them and we'll see what happens. Oh, I've assigned a priest. I have somehow assigned a priest. So Joacob is now the priest in there. Now, I was wondering how you did that. I wasn't quite sure how we did that before. So can I assign this place a priest? Helene the priest. I wonder if that means you can have more people. Oh, look, faithful attendance. I wonder if that means more people can attend or if the sermons are better or whatever. I don't quite know what having a priest there actually does. I don't know what effect it has. But I guess it must have some kind of reasoning for it to be there. Otherwise, what's the point? Oh, look, here comes the trader. Right, trader person. Are you going to provide us with herbs? Given that I've asked for some, you're dropping stuff off there. So we'll follow you along here. So you're coming round here. You go in this way. Maybe you're dropping stuff off at this warehouse. Yep, so you dropped off a few things at that warehouse. Don't know quite what you're dropping off, but okay. Or maybe you're taking stuff away. Maybe you're taking things away from that warehouse. That would make sense. Now, where are we storing the herbs? Was it down here? Yes. So let's see if Mr. Tradey Man drops off some herbs. No. Why are you not dropping off herbs? I would quite like some, please. That would be great if you could do that. Okay, fine. So that bit doesn't seem to be working either. Can we unlock any more of these things? Yes, we can. We can. Hang on, have they finished my house? No. No, they haven't, but we still seem to have 26 Splendor. Maybe the bits that are completed is splendorous enough. I don't know. Well, let's unlock the stone set and the treasury and the bailiff's office. I mean, they've not even finished this yet. I want to add more bits on. That we can't do because we haven't got 15 Splendor. We've got 0 Splendor from the kingdom. We will try and sort that out. And that we need 20 Splendor. And yeah, we've not really got much in the way of that, have we? I want to unlock a proper church. Otherwise, I'm going to have loads and loads of churches sitting around. Okay. Can we seriously, can we finish this now? I mean, I'm getting a little bit... I appreciate that, yes, this is the world of early access. It's all early access stuff. It's fine, but I kind of need that house to be finished, really. Otherwise, it's going to impair everything else that we want to do. But, okay, fine. They're taking their time. It's okay, I suppose. 2 more people are joining the village of no bread and no clothes, but it's fine. It's a no clothes kind of village. It's fine. That's what we do here. It's all good. Let's turn our attentions to the wooden keep up here. We have a reward. It's going to give us 10 swordy, fighty king points and 50 wine, which is very exciting. I like the idea of having 50 wine. So we need to build ourselves a wooden keep upon here, upon the hill. So let's go to here. Let's get ourselves a wooden keep. Now, I've never built one of these before. Oh, this could be very exciting. There's so many things. Right, a core. Okay. So do we build a... Hang on. So the wooden top sits on the top. And a wooden top and a door and a gate. A gate on the way in. And a training dummy. And a decorative flag. And a variety of different doors. Okay. So they go up to it. So do we just want to build... Do we just build... Just say... There. Go yay there. So can we make that higher? Can we elevate that? Oh, we can. Ah, right, okay. So we can elevate that to be a big pointy keep. A wooden top. Yeah, that would make sense on the top. Yep, there we go. Right, so that's wooden top A. That's wooden top B. That's wooden top C. Oh, wooden top C looks terrible. Wooden top A and B look. That one there, that looks cool. We'll have that. So pop that on. Okay, so it's like more of a lookout tower than a keep, I would say. That's fine. That's fine. A decorative flag. Oh, can we put a flag on the top? Yes, we can. Little tiny flag. That's very lovely. So we need 115 planks and 2 cloth, presumably to make the tiny flag. A door would be useful. Door A. How? Ooh, hello. Zoomed in a bit much. Okay. So like that. How do the doors fit onto this? I don't quite know how the... No, that's a roof. How do the doors fit? Oh, they're fitting that side. Okay, fine. We'll come round this way then, shall we? Okay, there. Do you know what? I'll do. Have a door. And then a wooden gate. Can we fit a gate onto the bottom? Just so you go under the gate. So you go through the gate and then up the stairs. Because that would look kind of cool. So yeah, we'll put that... Or twist it a little bit to make it just right there. Right, and then go bop. And you've got a little wooden gate that you have to go through as well. And then a training dummy might just be a fun thing to just have outside, just for them to just whack. So we'll have one of those. Let's have another one of those as well. We'll just put a couple of those outside. Okay, so that's going to cost 125 planks, 2 cloth to make a teeny flag, and 2 tools. It will give us 4.8 splendor, which... will give us... that knocks us over there. Okay, so yes, that gives us over 30. So we'll get over 30. That's still not enough to unlock all this other stuff, but we'll see. Oh, no, that's this one, isn't it? That's this. Oh, we need 40 to get to the top thing. So it's that massive construction of 125 planks just gives us 4.8 splendor. Is that all? Is that all? That's not very much. That's not great at all, is it? Or are you supposed to build, like, many... The cores don't snap to each other, do they? It is like it's just supposed to be a big tower. Okay, do you know what? Yeah, start construction. Go for it. Oh, I see the training dummies and the door have already magically appeared, but okay, that's fine. Right, so that's going to be waiting for a builder. That is going to take ages, because it's up on top of a hill. It's kind of out the way. So they're going to take a long while doing that. I think what I might have to do is just sort of wait until stuff is done. However, this really is becoming a little bit frustrating now. I don't know what the problem is now. I don't know why they are now struggling. You've got all the planks. You have many planks. They're now loading up the wooden keep, which is fine. I don't mind them loading the wooden keep. I just want them to get on with building this house first. I don't really know what the problem is. I think something has gone a bit awry. Something's gone very odd. We've got no fish. No fish at all. No fish. No fish in there. You've got 3. And you've got 3 in there. I just think it's a bit weird. I think like that reduction of our resources. Although we do have quite a lot of flour now, which is good. We've got 17 flour. Can we send that to the bakers? The bakers have only got 1 flour in reserve. If we could give them some more flour, that would be great. Anybody want to go and give them some more flour? How about we get ourselves a couple more transporter people. Mary, you can be a transporter. You can shufty goods around. And Victoria as well. Victoria, you can also be a transporter. There you go. Right, they've got a bit more flour in there now, which will help them make some more bread. But again, bread, because we keep selling it to people, you know, it goes to the markets. We keep losing that quite a lot. Okay, they're absolutely flying through getting the stuff up to the wooden keep. Not rebuilding my house, though. There's a bit of a hole here. There's a bit of a draft. If you could fill this bit in, that would be great. I don't know what I've done to it. I don't know why they're not finishing it. I'm very confused. It keeps flickering. It keeps flickering as though there is a problem with it. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. I'm going to a building site. I am stuck. Where are you? Why? Looking to fill my needs. Right, so you're going to your house. That's fine. I'm going to a building site. I am stuck. I'm going to a building site. I am stuck. Oh, Stephen, you're not having a good day of it, are you, my good sir? Okay, how about you don't be a builder anymore? Don't go to a building site. Just for your needs and become unstuck, please. Oh, dear. Is that the problem with other people as well? Stephen is still assigned to the construction, even though he's not a builder anymore. Stephen, become a builder again. Are you still stuck? Hang on, we'll follow him. Because he's almost got to the top of the lodging thing. So I guess he's going to be happy with being at home. So he might go a-wandering, maybe, possibly. There he goes. He's gone to the well. So he's having a lovely drink. That's nice. And now he is stuck again, apparently. I am stuck. I don't know why you're stuck. What are you stuck doing? It's not like this is particularly hard to get to. Or is it because the field is there? Have I zoned the field out? Like, do they think they're not allowed through that bit of residential land or something? I'll unzone that like that. See if that makes any difference. Do they need to go around the side or something? I'm going to a building site. He's no longer stuck. Stephen is no longer stuck. He is going to a building site. Which one? I don't know. Oh, not my one. Claude and Winona are now coming here. And now Winona is also flickering. Claude has been trapped for many years. He's looking to fill his needs. Claude, could you just go and build my house? Somebody, please, build something. And I've come to take a look at the wooden keep. Now, here's the one that I said they should build. I think the little bit that I had floating on the cursor, I didn't think I'd placed the extra little bit of core building that was just sitting just there. But I think because I said build, I went, yes, all right, commence construction or whatever it is, with that sort of on the map. I think it's counted as I wanted to build this. So I've got an extra little kind of outhouse. But you know what? In a way, I kind of like that. I like the fact that we've got a little tiny extra house just sort of sitting there. Maybe, you know, like a storage area. So this is where the people will hide out and look for baddies and what have you. And this can be the little storage place where they keep all their weapons and food and what have you. I like that. So that's okay. That's not so bad. It's a little bit odd that it's happened. But yeah, it's not a tragedy. They're going round and they're doing some more building of things. Also, we now do have some bread. We've got some clothes in reserve. We've got some bread, we've got clothes, and we are burning through the clothes. Not literally burning through the clothes. We are going through the clothes quite quickly. So we've got quite a lot of cloth. In fact, we've got loads of cloth. That's fine. Now, could we do with another tailor, possibly? Could we do with another tailor? 50. Oh, yeah, it's not much to actually get a tailor constructed. Where is the other one? That's one, is it? Are you a tailor? No, you're a weaver, sir. Ah, you're the tailor down there. Maybe we put a tailor down here. If you put one here, a villager is leaving due to unhappiness. Yeah, well, bye. We didn't want you here anyway, with your miserable face. Oh, in fact, there's quite a lot of miserable... there's quite a lot of angry villagers. They lacked food. Yeah, okay, it's going to be the lack of bread, isn't it? It's going to be the lack of bread. Oh, they've got bread. You've got bread, so your unhappiness level should be depleting somewhat, Yolandi. Yep, I've built a wooden keep. We've got some wine. The kingdom has noticed your keep and might call on you in a military campaign. I shall think about training soldiers then. Oh, this was new. This is different. Right, hang on. Let's get a tailor's workshop in. Let's put that outside the church. So you might go to church and then pick up some nice new slacks on the way in or something. I don't know. We'll put that there. And then, okay. So just up here... Ah, soldiers, look, a sign. Hang on. So what if we go 1, 2, 3, 4? So, Ah dear. So okay, I'm keeping it all. So our soldiers, the village is going to be defended by Amalia, female 1624, male 1909, and female 989. That's right, it's Amalia and 3 of the Borg. They're going to help us defend the city. But yeah, this was a problem last time as well. I think they doesn't have enough random names. It doesn't have enough random names to actually generate any more. So it just goes, no, whatever, you've got male 1909 in now, and we can go, yay, yay for male 1909. Okay, how are they going to get up here? How do they get up to the city? Oh, they're going in. They're going in. Oh, hang on. Whoa. They look like soldiers. They've got little teeny hats. They've got tiny little hats and pointy jabby weapons. That's very exciting. Oh, I like that. Got proper soldiers. Okay, that's good. That's exciting. Right, we've got a keep, and look at that. It's on top. It's on top of a mountainy kind of outcrop. It looks pretty good. Yeah, we can see far and indeed wide. That's very good indeed. Also, I just noticed we do have wine. Now, can I switch out one of the luxury stall things? You, maybe. Because for some reason, we're not buying herbs. I don't know why. But now we can put wine in there. We might be able to sell wine to people, which might be quite nice indeed. Also, we do have 500 of your monies. Let's buy ourselves another bit of territory. Do you buy that bit to sort of complete that little bit there? Because we do use that path quite a bit. Or do we continue our goal of going down this way and getting more of this island? I think we go down here. Let's get that bit, because we're going to build a bridge from probably over there to there, and then we'll kind of come over this way. So yeah, we'll do that. There we go. Lovely, lovely. So we need to wait for some more money to come in. Okay, the tailors is complete. So let's assign female 406, the finest tailor in all the land. People across the country, nay, across the world, they speak in hushed tones of the amazing garments that female 406 makes. So she can go into there. That's lovely. I've also set aside some resources down here so they can build a couple more fisherman huts, because we keep running out of fish, and that is one of the food things that we sell. Now let's just use this handy little tool again, just to see that everything is now kind of fully populated. So yeah, that thing there is the keep. That's the keep. So we don't need to have that maxed out with workers. Everything else is full of workers. Everything else has got the right amount of people in, which is good news. The other thing is we still do have angry people. Antoine the carpenter, yes, is going without bread, I believe. I think that's the issue. You've gone without some bread. That is a problem. That is a problem. We've got 30 flour now as well. Maybe we do need another bakery. Maybe they just cannot cope. Maybe another bakery is going to help us out quite a lot there. So let's press the right button for a start. That helps. Right, bakery. Put it here. Absolutely. Put it there. It's near the other stuff. Yes, please. Bakery goes just there. And I think next we're going to have to start thinking about doing some of this stuff. No, I've gone way off track there. Where are you? Oh, you're the woodcutter person. This is going to be our kind of industrial area up on this hill, with like an iron smelter and a blacksmith and coal mines and iron mines and stuff. So why don't we get an iron mine just there? And I imagine I have to set that for extraction. Okay, well this whole bit is set for extraction, so that's not so bad. So if we just now unzone that for extraction... house is upgrading. That is good news. We just undo all this and then go boop on that bit. Say, yes, you can have that. That's all fine. We'll do that. Lovely. And then let's try along here. Let's try and make a little parade of sort of stuff where people might want to live. Because it'd be quite useful if we could have people living up here. So let's try and create a sort of a roadway, if you like, going along down there. People might then decide that that's a really nice place to live because there's lovely decorative things. And if we set that as residential, people might live here. Might pop a few houses along here. And then so we can have people living here. And then they can have a residential area there. And then we can have the industry sort of here. So what else is in the industry bit? An iron smelter produces iron in exchange for coal and something else. Is that stone? What's the thing next to it? Coal and something else. Oh, is that iron? Oh, yeah, of course it is. It produces iron blocks. Oh, dearie me. Maybe it's time for another cup of tea. The iron smelter, yes, produces an iron bar in exchange for coal and some iron ore. That would make sense. So we need an iron smelter, and a blacksmith can produce tools. We can start buying our own. So a coal place. Now, how does this work? I've never built one of these before. I'm just going to put it there. I don't know if there's much coal on the edge of a cliff, but I don't know how we find out otherwise. And then we'll have an iron smelter, sort of just there. That's nice, behind those houses. And then we'll have a blacksmith next door as well. Oh, that looks very good. Oh, the blacksmith building looks great. Look at that. Yeah, that looks good. You've got one of the things where the metal is hot, the orangey metally pots, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. The thing where you have the molten metal. I don't know what it is. I'm not a blacksmith. Okay, the iron mine is complete. So let's just assign a couple of people. So, yep, female 177 and male 105. Very burly miner types. So they can go into there. They can start getting some iron from that. Now, I assume that's what that is. I assume that's iron. It lit up when we went onto the iron kind of overlay thing. I'm really hoping that's iron. So we'll get some iron. That'll be nice. All these other things need to be completed. Ah, we've completed the fisher hut. Okay, yeah, we'll put somebody into there. We'll have male 1075 as a fisher person. That is waiting for logs. That's waiting for logs to be sort of produced. Are we doing my house? Nope. The never-ending tale of whether the Lord Manor's house will be completed continues because, yeah, it's not happening, is it? What if we unpause it now? Stephen is assigned to the construction. Stephen is assigned to the construction. Stephen is having problems with this. I am going to building site. I am stuck. I don't know why he's stuck. He's in a church. What? You're in a... Stephen, you're in a church. That's not the building site. The church is built. Maybe you need to go back to building school. I don't think we're ever going to get that done. I don't think that's ever going to finish. However, importantly, the bakery is finished. We'll assign 2 people to that immediately. And there is a way round, so you can go to the well and walk away around there. One thing we are going to need over here as well, in our little new industrial area, is probably... we might even need a couple of these. A couple of warehouses, I think, might be a good idea if I can find where they are. So we'll have a warehouse there and another warehouse opposite, sort of there. That'll do. That's fine. There's a path through the middle. They can get through there. It's all good. So yeah, look now we've got iron ore. So we've got iron ore. So yes, I know we need a warehouse for somewhere to put the iron ore, but that's fine. We'll get that. We'll get that done. Have we got 88 people? 88 people in our settlement. Wow, that's quite a lot. I don't remember what I did last time, but I think that was kind of about where we peaked, wasn't it? Did we get over 100? I really can't remember if we got over 100 last time. Right, how are we looking for stuff? Everyone's gone through the wine quite quickly. We did have 50 wine once upon a time, but we've kind of burnt through the wine very rapidly indeed. So, okay, wine's running out. We are getting iron ore. They've completed a house. So, fish is coming back up. That's good. We're kind of maintaining a supply of bread. We shall assign Marjorie. Oh, a named person. Wow. We've got plenty of flour. We've got plenty of wheat. Bread seems to be stable. We're running a little bit low on wool. Wool seems to be a bit low. Maybe we need another sheep farm thingy. Because, yeah, we've only got 7 cloth now as well. We've only got 7 cloth. Right, hang on then. Let's get ourselves another sheep farm. That's not bad. Oh, we've got minus 374 gold. That might be a bit of a blocker to getting our sheep farm. Right, hang on. Let's wait to get some gold. Okay, we've got 150. I think that's probably okay. Let's put it over here, look. Let's put it on the other side of the church. In fact, we can put it a bit nearer to the church, can't we? That's fine. We put it there. That will help. That'll produce more wool. More wool is more cloth. That's more clothes. Everything seems to be pretty good. Right, how are we doing up here? Oh, it looks great. There's so many good things going to be up here. This is going to be very exciting and a bit new. Right, the iron smelter is done. Assign some people. But nobody is available. Right, we need some more people. New villagers are joining. Good, good, good. Now, what we could do is we could remove some of the stonemasons again. We don't need that many stonemasons currently. We've got plenty of stone. This warehouse has got 2 people assigned to it already. Oh, transporters immediately become warehouse operatives. Oh, well, I never knew that. Right, iron ore can go in there. That's nice. And iron and coal. There we go. And possibly some food. We'll chuck some berries up here as well. Just in case you need some berries, you can go to there. And do you know what else we might put up here as well? Because it's quite far away from other things. Let's pop a well in the middle, just there. Lovely, lovely. And this warehouse can store stuff. It can store some bread, maybe. And it can store some tools, because we're making tools, so that's going to be good. And it can store some more coal, and it can store some more iron ore. Oh, no, maybe some iron. There we go. So we can store lots and lots of things in those two. And now we just need kind of these are the buildings to be complete. We just need these to be done. So how near are you? Oh, you're pretty much done. The blacksmith will be finished imminently, but obviously we can't do much with it right now. But yes, we'll assign male bibbly bobbly boo. Now we need this. We need the coal hut to be finished. If we could elevate that, please, and make it important. Just bring some wood. Just bring any old bits of wood over, please. And excellent. The coal hut is indeed finished. So there we go. So we'll put a couple of people in there. So a charcoal burner. Ah, so it's not a coal mine. Oh, okay. That is interesting. So how about in one of these, we don't store berries, even though they've put 50 in there. Right, pause. Hang on. Hang on. Maybe we don't need to store coal in that one if we've got coal in this one. So take that out. You can store wood. Store wood in there. And that means that they can then burn the wood, turn it into charcoal to make coal, that we can then use with the iron ore to make iron bars, to then use the iron bars with coal and iron bars to make tools, not weapons. There is not a... Ah, no, the weaponsmith is in one of these, isn't it? The weaponsmith is there. 40 prestige. 40. How are we ever supposed to get that much? We've got 26 splendor from labour. I mean, I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how we've managed that, but we have. They've still not completed my flipping house, though, have they? Anna and Heinrich are assigned to it, apparently. You could have fooled me. Do you know what? It might pain me to do so. I am going to destroy the building. I think there's something wrong with it. It's glitched. The location it's in isn't good. The fountain's in the way or something. I am going to destroy it. Get rid of it. A new tier of unlockable is now locked to you. Yes, of course, because I've now got less splendor because I haven't got those bits of my house complete. Right, the sheep farm. Yeah, we'll have that and we'll spawn a couple of sheep. Right, let's go and build myself a house again. Now, because of that, I now can't... Oh, hang on. I have got the stone set and stuff done. Now, can I build them now? Can I build them even though I shouldn't be allowed? I don't know. Right, a Lord Manor house. Let's try again. Yes, look, bailiff's office, treasuries, all these exciting things. A small treasury or a proper treasury. Okay, right, let's try again, shall we? Let's build it along here. Let's just check. What is this area? Okay, that's a bit of field. Do you know what? We'll smooth that off to there, look. Like that. And we'll build in this gap. We'll build in this little gap that's along here. So if we just trim that down to there... lovely. There we go. We'll trim that round like that. So we will build our lovely house in this gap. Okay, let's have it going kind of across that way. So I've got all the stone bits and bobs. So away with the regular wooden core. Pff, I don't want a wooden house anymore. No, stone. Stone main building. So let's have one there. And then can we have another one next to it? Is that going to be a little bit lower? Yes, I quite like that. And then another one a bit lower. Can we make this really self-aggrandizing? Yes, lovely. So 3 of those. Right, a stone extension because why not? Let's put that in the middle. In the middle at the back, look. There we go. Can that go in the middle? Yep, so that's in the middle at the back. That looks good. Can we have a stone extension on this side as well? Middle at the front. So there you go. There you go. Lovely. It looks kind of nice and sort of symmetrical so far. It's good. Right, treasury. A bailiff office. What does that look like? Oh, it's huge. 'Tis huge. Okay. Oh, it's got like a balcony. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, the bailiff can live just there. Yeah, and the bailiff can have a door. So a stone door going into there. Lovely. So the bailiff can get into his little bit of the world. Stone doors as well. We're going to need a door. Hang on. Can we swivel that around? Oh, there. Like that to get into this bit. And let's also put a stone door, say, there. And then we'll have one at the back as well. So we'll pop a stone door in, say, there. So we can get out the back. So that looks nice. So we don't need doors. We've got stone doors. Don't need towers because that's wooden. A stone extension, a couple of those chimneys. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, there. And the bailiff doesn't get one because whatever. Yeah, there and in each of those bits, actually, to make it look nice. And then treasuries. A large expansion of the treasury capacity of your coffers. And it takes 5 stone and 5 tools. And that's it. Okay. Yeah, we can cope with that. This is kind of the de facto tower. Now, I wonder if the height that you make that means that you can fill it with more gold, like Scrooge McDuck. So I wonder if we can have a tower that tall at that end for that treasury. And then we'll just have another treasury just there that's a little bit smaller. And then another treasury as well, because why not? And then we'll put that to be the sort of the same height. Like that, yes. Absolutely, yes. It's going to take 192 stone. It's going to take 87 planks and 59 tools. Start construction, please. Of our ridiculous vanity project. And now, let's create a little kind of pathway down toward my house. Because it's very important. So, yeah, we can go to here. And then they can be sort of out on the path. Like that. And then we'll get ourselves some... Cypresses aren't... I don't like them as much as the decorative trees. They look much nicer. So we'll have that like that. So the little way to our front door, which is nice. I would like another fountain. Oh, it costs 500 to build a fountain. I'd love another one nearby. But do you know what? I've got that one there. I've got that one there. I shouldn't possibly be too... shouldn't be too picky. And then we'll have a road sign just here, just to point the way to my house. That's nice. And then a fence. A little fence as well. Used as decoration. Can we fence off the back of here to keep the riffraff out? So if we just go, say, fence. How much is a fence? They have to build it. 5 gold. What? Oh, crikey. Okay, I want to be a little bit careful with this then, because this does constitute an actual sort of use of resources. It's not just bits of wood. So we'll do that, look. We'll put a little fence there. Maybe that can be a sort of garden area or something. Maybe we'll do that to, say... there. If we do that to there, look. I think there's a door on that side, isn't there? Yeah. Do that to there. That's nice. The bailiff doesn't need that. That's a little area. And in there, let's have some of these cypress things. That can be our garden. Yay for the garden. There we go. And now we've got ourselves a garden and a path going up to the door. Now all we need to do is build this ridiculously vast project. I mean, they're all bringing stuff in. It's going to take a long time for them to get that done. So, all right, let's see how they're doing over here on the hill. Oh, it's all looking very good indeed. We've got some wood in there. So have we got any coal in reserve? No coal in reserve right now. Have I assigned burners to that? Yes, I have. Why are we not taking the wood that is in there over to these folks? Why are we not doing that exactly? Oh, you're building a well. I mean, that's a good thing. Yep, so the well is done. Lovely. Yeah, why are we not taking wood to these guys to burn? Because that's kind of what we need to do. That's sort of important, really. Yeah, and we're storing wood just there as well. We could build, if we're going for obliterating all the wood along here. Oh, they're doing a good job down there, though. That is a great job of reforesting there. That's working very... Oh, they're going crazy. They're reforesting up the side of the mountain and everything. And what we could do is... Well, there's a couple of houses along a new bit. We could reforest a bit here as well. We could reforest a bit along here and then have a camp. And then that means that the camp can just simply take wood to these guys and they can create coal. At the minute, that's not really working. That is not working as well as it should. So let's... What are you doing? There is a bit of coal in there. There is one bit of coal in... There's a bit of coal in the Empire. Yes! We've got coal, everybody. Let's party. Let's party. But no, let's not party. Let's do this and then party. So let's get ourselves a lumber camp. Where is there going to be a lumber camp that's going to be really struggling nowadays? Maybe in the middle, like you guys. Are you a lumber camp? You're not near anything. Obliterate your building. Farewell, lumber camp just there. Let's get a lumber camp over here. So if we get a lumber camp just there, say, and then we also get ourselves a forester camp pretty much next door. We'll do that, and then we'll say, yes, you're allowed to chop those trees down, and also let's reforest this area just here. This whole bit can be foresty. That whole bit there, look, lovely trees. All the way down to there, say, can be trees. And then what we'll do is we'll take that off of extraction. You can leave some trees. It looks pretty. It makes the village look nice. So we'll take that off. Terrifying cliff extractors. So we'll get rid of that. Lovely. And down to there. Trim that off like that. Splendid. Let's move time on. Let's actually get them doing something while this is all going on. And then, yeah, and then you can extract down to here. So you might as well just extract the trees that are being planted, because that's fine. There we go. That should help. I think that'll help. Also, let's make this residential along here a little bit. Yep, lovely, lovely. Right, let's go and check my house. How's my new house doing? Oh, that looks far better already. They are on it. Oh, I see. You build the bailiff's residence first. You build the bailiff's bit, but not my house that I've had to wait many hours to construct. Oh, no, you don't do that. But no, you build Mr. Bailiff's property. Okay, and we have iron. I don't know if that's our first iron bar, but we do certainly have some iron in our settlement now, which is lovely. So we've got iron. They can then use that over here next door in the blacksmith and use a bit of iron and a bit of coal to make our own tools. So we could buy less tools, which is lovely, which is exactly what we want. It's exactly what we want. Let's assign another person to there. Why are we not getting enough people bringing wood here? I mean, that's kind of important, really. We want more wood, please. We need more wood. If we could get more wood, that'd be great. If we could stop turning it all into planks, that would be useful. Although, yes, we probably do need some planks to finish the work on my lovely residence. But yeah, okay, that's going to take a while to build. I love the... What should we build first on these plans? I don't know. What about the chimney? Do we need to build the house first? No. You don't need to build the house first. Build the chimney first. But the chimney starts halfway up. Build the chimney in the air then, Brian. But I can't build chimneys in the air. Well, you're not trying then, are you, Brian? What's this? Why is there a floating chimney? What's going on? Right, we have an awful lot of iron ore. It's building up in the actual iron mine itself, and it's over in one of our storage things. So let's unassign male 105 from there, and let's put other people into these buildings. So that can be more blacksmiths, that can be more of the sort of useful sort of people. And that will save also some people for when we get these done down here for our forestry and reforesting and trees project. But you know what? Right now, I think we shall call it a day. We'll come back next time. I mean, we've got this thing on the hill. That looks very good. I do like that being up there. We haven't been called upon to do any wars yet. Oh, look! Look! He's whacking the thing. He's hitting the dummy. He or she, whoever it is. You! Female 989 is whacking this thing. They're also... Female 989 looks marginally different in terms of attire to the other ones. I'm having a heck of a nightmare moving the camera around. Are you all in different sort of garb? Possibly. A little bit blurry. Crikey. Yeah, you are in slightly different clothes. Okay, that's good, though. I like the fact that you're whacking the training dummies. That's quite entertaining. I do like that. I don't know if that makes you a better soldier or what. I'm not entirely sure. Now, yeah, these guys are struggling for food over here. There's not really very much in the way of food over there, is there? Do you know what we might have to do? Let's build ourselves a warehouse over here. We'll pop a warehouse in next door. So we'll just go, bump. Warehouse goes in there. You have to cut some trees down and stuff. But then eventually when that's done, we'll store berries and stuff in it. And it'll be lovely. But yes, as I was saying before I got distracted by the merest of tiny things. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, hang on. I've been distracted again. No, I don't really want the actual points. I want the splendor points. So I'm keeping it all clear off, everyone. Yes, let's call it a day for now. We've done very well. I think next time out, I'll be happy if we just get our house done. I'll be very happy if we get the Lord Manor's house finished. I think that could be a nice goal. As for our goal of getting the monastery done, we need 50 prestige. At the minute, 2 churches given us 7.5, whatever it is. 7.3 splendour. Not very much splendour, really. So I think that monastery goal might be a little bit of a stretch. That is going to be a difficult thing to get to. Even 20 prestige is quite hard to get to. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do next summer. But we will come back. We'll come back for at least another part because I want to see how this bit works. Get our house done. See if we get called up to, help the king in military battles and stuff. Because now we've got some soldiers and what have you. Oh, hang on. Hang on. An envoy from the Image One is requesting an audience. How do I accept this? Envoy. Yes. How do I accept this? Yes, please. I don't know how to accept this thing. An envoy from the MG1 is requesting an audience, but I don't know how to do that. Right, hang on. Oh, I have no idea how to click that thing, and now it's vanished. So they might be requesting an audience for quite some time, because I don't know how to actually interact with that at all. I mean, I clicked it, hoping that would be enough. I'm not sure it was, but there we go. Never mind. So yeah, we'll come back and see if that person is still waiting for an audience or whatever. I don't know. But there we go. Let's wrap it up for now. If you're enjoying this, please do leave a like and also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard and I'll see you next time. Everyone loves barbecued rat. My compliments to the chef. I don't think he did much. He literally stuck a stick up the rat's bottom and put it on a fire. Shrieking weird ladies in the water. Probably not a good thing. The heroes offer a decisive solution to all the woman's riddles by shoving her off the bridge. Yay! Yay for the chiseled stick.